Hi, everyone. So happy to be part of this session. My name is Hamita, and I work for Zoho SalesIQ. Today, I'll be talking about SalesIQ, how SalesIQ would have an impact towards your business, how it can really help your business grow, and how it can reduce your workload with automations, all that you can achieve with SalesIQ. So by the end of this session, I'm confident that you will get some real good ideas that you could potentially use to help your business grow. So let's dive right in. Let me share my screen. I want to start by introducing to you all Kevin. So Kevin is an attorney who is running his own law firm. He has a few other attorneys in his firm working for him with different specializations. And each attorney takes care of each service that the clients look for. So Kevin is quite busy and has plenty of clients who come to him and his associates. And his firm is known for giving personalized treatment to everybody, making sure that all the clients' concerns are taken care of. Now, Kevin is running his business with a physical office, and he also has a website. So his business is accessible offline as well as online. In a traditional office setup, Kevin gets to know everyone who walks through his door. He will greet everyone personally, gathers their contact information, learns how he can help them. As this is all face to face, it gives him the opportunity to provide personalized, consultations and build strong relationships. But can the same be said for Kevin's online business, that is his website? As more and more clients start reaching out online, Kevin faces a dilemma. How can he maintain that same personal connection and high level of service that he provides to his clients in person when interacting with clients on his website? How can he replicate the same level of service? This is a challenge I'm assuming that many law firms encounter. So, clients expect quick responses, personalized attention, and a seamless experience, whether they are contacting you in person or online. So, let's take a closer look at the issues Kevin is facing when dealing with his business online. What are the challenges a law firm will face on their website? That is what we are going to talk about today. So, slow response times. Kevin is struggling with timely responses to client inquiries, whether through email, phone calls, contact forms on websites. Obviously, his clients expect rapid attention, and delays can lead to frustration and even potential loss of business. Next is a high volume of leads, but difficulty in identifying target clients. Now, Kevin's law firm receives high volume of inquiries, but he quickly realizes that not all of them are qualified leads. Distinguishing between casual visitors who come to his website and potential clients who are genuinely seeking legal service can be challenging. And then lack of 24/7 availability. Now, we cannot really say when legal assistance will be required. And as Kevin's law firm is only available during regular business hours, he is missing out on critical opportunities to assist clients or respond to urgent matters. Time consuming process of answering repetitive client questions. Many inquiries that Kevin received on his website are basic legal procedures like fees, case timelines, and more. So answering the same questions multiple times takes up valuable time of his staff, which they can use for more complex tasks. And challenges in connecting clients to the right attorney or team. With various attorneys in his firm, clients may struggle to reach the appropriate attorney or team member for their specific case, whether it's a matter of not knowing whom to contact or internal communication failures. This can delay case progress, or clients can be frustrated. And then we have inefficient appointment scheduling. Scheduling of consultations and coordinating the availability of attorneys in his firm, in Kevin's firm, is time consuming. sometimes prone to errors and also confusing. There is always a risk of double booking or miscommunications and so on. So, all of these challenges that he's facing, all of this will result in dissatisfied clients who will seek services from competing firms, missed opportunities to provide critical legal support at crucial times, and negative reviews, also lesser client trust. And of course, Kevin doesn't want that for his firm. So he starts looking for a solution that might help with all of this. Enter Zoho SalesIQ. So Kevin comes across SalesIQ recommended to him by another law firm owner who's a friend, and he starts to explore it. And how did Kevin overcome or eliminate all of these problems that he's facing using SalesIQ? This is what we are going to see today. All these challenges that Kevin is facing with his law firm is what makes up today's agenda. So we'll first cover lead qualification and conversion, and we'll move on to visitor engagement, and then we'll talk about different automation techniques that can help solve the problems that we have identified. So, continuing with the use case, Kevin gets to know about SalesIQ and he starts to explore it. So, first things first, what is Zoho SalesIQ? Zoho SalesIQ is a real-time customer engagement, analytics, and support platform that helps connect a business with its website visitors. SalesIQ helps initiate the relationship between a customer and a business. It acts like a bridge between your business and your website visitors. You can use SalesIQ and actually communicate with your visitors in real time. And not just that, with SalesIQ, you can actually see who is currently on your website, and it lets you engage and interact with them proactively, helping them with your requirements. SalesIQ is feature packed, like it has a lot of features like live chat, live visitor view, calls and screen sharing, knowledge base, bots, etc. Yes, we do have plenty of features on SalesIQ, but today we will be discussing features specific to our problem statements, right? Now, to get going with SalesIQ, the first step is to add the SalesIQ code to your website. So when you log into the SalesIQ dashboard for the very first time, you will see this code displayed on the screen. So you can just copy this code and paste it to the closing body tag of your HTML source code of your website. And once you publish your website, let me show you. Once you publish your website, you'll be able to see the SalesIQ widget at the bottom right corner. So this means that, as you can see right here, this means that you have successfully added SalesIQ to your website. And this means that your website visitors can click on this icon and engage with you in real time using SalesIQ's live chat feature, right? So this is what the SalesIQ live chat will look like. 1 minute. Once you click on it, this is the chat window, and this is how your website visitors can easily connect with you via a call or a chat, and they can, if they need something or they're facing some issue, they can easily contact you. Now, in this case, the chat widget is blue in color, but you can change the color of the widget and the window to your as per your requirement. So you can also write custom CSS and completely change the look and feel of the chat window to blend in with your website as well. You can easily do that. Now, you've added the code to your website. The next step would be to bring in your team within SalesIQ. So in Kevin's law firm, he will add the rest of his attorneys into SalesIQ as operators. Now, how can he do that? Let me show you. So this is the SalesIQ dashboard. Just go to settings. You have operators here. Click on it. Click on add. Add the email address of the attorney, and then choose the configurations, and then click on add. And what happens is that that particular email address will receive an invitation via mail. They can accept the invite, and they'll get access to the SalesIQ dashboard. So you can onboard your team into SalesIQ this way, right? So these are just basics. Now let me take you to the dashboard itself. So this is the SalesIQ dashboard. First things first, this is the Rings View dashboard where you can see your website visitors in real time. That is, all the visitors who are currently on your website will be displayed on the Rings View dashboard. As you can see, these two people who are right here, this is just me. I'm right here. And now let me share you the QR code. You can just scan this and this will give you access to a website. All right, so we have more visitors coming in. So we have more visitors popping in. So once people start coming in, they will start appearing on the live view. So the people who are accessing your site, they will all be listed. I mean, they will be displayed on the live view. So this is all you guys. You guys are my leads for today. So all of these people on your website, generally, they are browsing your services. So why are they here? They need something from you. That is why they are here. They are looking for something that you are offering. Now, if you are a new firm or somebody who doesn't want to let go of any lead on your website, and you want to make sure that you pay close attention to every person, this is a gold mine. Now, if you hover over the visitor icons, you get some information. You get which country they're from. We have a visitor ID. You also get the name in some cases. Move on to the next part, which is lead generation and qualification. We are just going to look at the problem statements one by one. So in the list of problems, we saw that Kevin's website is getting a lot of traffic, but they were not able to distinguish between casual visitors and potential clients. So now let's say you want a filter here. So this, as I said, this Rings view, it displays everybody who's on your website. If you want a filter here, let's say there are 100 people on your website, how will you find who is your quality lead or prospect and who is your junk? How will you differentiate this? So on the Rings view, you want to prioritize your visitors based on a certain criteria. That is, only the people who meet that certain criteria that use that will be displayed on your Rings, right? For example, you are running your own law firm in Chicago and your targeted audience are from that city alone. So you only want visitors from Chicago to be displayed on the first ring. Yeah. So this is easily possible. On the right, we have a customize option. You can just click on it and click on add. And here we have a lot of criteria that you can use to specify what kind of visitors you want to display on your rings, right? So in this case, I can just say city and say Chicago. And this is one rule that I'm setting up for ring 1. And then there are plenty of rules that you can set. So I'm clicking on next, and this takes me to ring 2. On ring 2, let's say I want to filter the visitors based on the time they spend on my website. So time on site and is greater than 10 minutes, right? So 10 minutes, I'm choosing that. Okay, in this manner, we can actually choose what kind of visitors you want to display on your rings, right? So, and the next, let me show you more options. We have search engine, number of pages accessed. We have country, region, number of visits, last action performed. And we have campaign options as well as CRM options. So if you have integrated with CRM or campaigns, for instance, these also will come into the picture, right? And let me also show you the lead score, another important feature. So the lead score it's a score that you give to your website visitors based on the actions they perform on your site. So it is a prime qualifying feature that we provide on SalesIQ. So it actually helps you differentiate who are your high quality leads and who are just junk. So there is a difference between a person who is just coming to your website and doing nothing and going back. He can't be a potential. But if he's performing a certain action, maybe clicked on a button that says you need a consult, or to that person, you can give weightage. He's definitely a potential, right? So that's where lead score comes in. So You can actually score your website visitors based on their characteristics and the actions they perform on your site. And this score will accumulate with every visit. And based on the inactivity, it will also decrease. So I just wanted to give you a gist about lead score, what it is. And you can use lead score as a feature in many automations across SalesIQ. This is one of the prime lead qualifying features that we have. So you can say lead score is greater than 500. And for that is for ring 4, right? So I'm just going to say test 1. I'm just giving a title for the rule. I'm going to save. Okay, so for ring 3, I'll choose, we had CRM options. Let's choose one of that. CRM visitor stage is prospect. So I want my prospects to be on lead ring 3, right? And for ring 4, I have lead score. So I'm going to save this. Okay, so something has happened. There were some visitors on my rings, but they have now moved out of the rings, right? That means that those people do not match the criteria that you have set for your website, right? So only the people who you want to target will be displayed on your rings. This will make it easier for you to know whom you are, who are your potentials, who are your prospects. Those people will be displayed on your rings, right? This is one of the things that you can use to prioritize the visitors that you can see on your website. So that was about the rings view. Okay, so you have your visitors now. You are able to view them on the rings, but what more can you do? So all of these details of these visitors, will it get captured anywhere? So on the left panel here, we have the visitors section. We have all visitors, leads, contacts, and companies. So let me just click on all visitors. This is where all the information of the visitors gets stored in SalesIQ. The All Visitors tab will have all of the visitors and their activities. Then we have leads. Leads are the visitors who have visited your website but have not shared any contact information. Those are categorized as leads. And then we have contacts. Contacts are people who have visited your website, but they have shared their email address as well. So they have shared their contact information. So those people will be, categorized as contacts. And then we have companies. Companies tab groups all of the visitors from the same company together. Now, this is actually powered by a ZR enrichment feature, which is an inbuilt enrichment, that we have, which is native to Zoho. ZR identifies the visitors based on, it groups the same email domains together to show us visitors from the same company. So for example, if they are from Zilker, we have the contacts. All of these people are from the same company. This is how it categorizes it. So we have 4 categories that we already categorize and segregate for you. For within these tabs, we have a few default lists that you can view here. For example, let's see, returning contacts, today's contacts, cold contacts, today's new contacts. In leads as well, we have these sections, right? So under contacts, right? Now, what if you want to customize and create custom lists? I mean, if you wanted to segregate the visitors based on your criteria, let's say you wanted to create a special list of repeat visitors from USA alone. That is, they keep coming back to your site and they need to be from USA. These are your 2 criteria. So just click here. You have a lot of options here as well. You can just go ahead, say number of visits is greater than 5. They are repeat visitors and they are from USA. Yes. Okay, so I'm just giving this test 2 and save. All of the visitors who fall under this category will be listed in this list, right? Test 2 is the name I gave for this list, and these are the visitors who match that particular criteria. Now, one more thing. Test 2, let me go ahead and edit. You can just also say lead score here as well. So I mentioned about lead score. It can be used across the product in many automations. So again, you can do that. You can add that feature here as well. So let's say lead score is greater than 50. Save. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take it out. You can do that as well. So what I'm saying is you can add as many criteria as you need, which will suit your business, what you need for your business. You can do that, and you can add those criteria for your visitors. And this, we have created a special custom list. Now, can you export this? Yes, you can. You can export this as an Excel. You can export this as CSV format, and you can send it to whomever you need. You can send an email with this as well. If you wanted to send an email, an attachment of this particular list of visitors to somebody, you can add that email address here, and you can do that. And another most important thing that you can do is you can automate scheduling of these reports, and you can send it to specified email addresses. It's not just about accessing these details on SalesIQ. You can also automate for these reports to be sent to whoever you need on a regular basis. Now click on here, and there is a schedule option here. So you can go ahead and choose. So under contacts, I created test 2, right? So I'm just gonna say choose the attachment type. When set the date and time to schedule. So when do I want this report to be sent to whoever I need? So I'm just going to say every day. There are other options, every week, every month. So you can use that and say I'm just going to, at the end of the day, I want all of these particular visitors to be sent to my sales team. I can do that 8 p.m. So 8 p.m. I just need to, you can just go ahead and add email addresses as you wish. It's not that these emails have to be part of the SalesIQ dashboard. They have to be onboarded into your SalesIQ. No, it's not like that. You can add any email address. So you can just, say pat@zill.com. I'm just an example. So you can add that as well. Just, any email addresses that you want, you can schedule this report. And what this does is this list of visitors will be sent to all the email addresses that you specify at the time that you need. This will be perfect for your sales teams for contacting leads and closing deals. This is just one of the automations that we have, which will be really, helpful in this way. So that was the scheduled report option. So let me go back to the live view. Now we have our visitors. What do we do next? It's time for engagement. Let's talk about how you can approach your visitors. If we click on one of the visitors here, I'm going to click on this, Credence. One of the visitors, a window opens. This is called the proactive chat window. Here we have some visitor information such as the visitor name, where are they from? We have some information. We have, this is a returning visitor. We have the time spent on the site. And we have the number of past chats, the number of visits. We have the IP address. We also have, the landing page of the visitor. And this is a direct source. This is the source, means they came directly. So we also have the footprint of the visitor on your, these are the pages they have navigated on your website. So we also have that, and we also have the time when they did that. We also have other information. We have CRM information here as well. So this person, as we see here, this is a returning visitor, right? So we have the name and the details of the visitor here. Not every time will you get this information. So for some visitors, you do not have the name and email. So we have a particular visitor ID which has been given. So this person is a new visitor, as you can see. Once they click on the widget and they provide the information on the Sales IQ chat widget, they give their name, they give their email, then you get the information of the visitor, right? There are other ways that Sales IQ identifies some details of the visitor, like web forms on the website and JS API and so on. But this is how it works. On the top, like I said, we have the lead score. Again, this person has a pretty good lead score. So, and the opportunity is a percentage, that is the deal closing probability of the visitor. The percentage is based on the lead score, right? So the higher the lead score, higher the opportunity. There is two types of engagement. How can you engage your visitors? There's two types. One is proactive chat, which is just by clicking on this button here, and you can just send a message, right? Say hi. So you are proactively starting a conversation, and this is how the visitor will receive it. Let me just say hello. Reply. And yes, the conversation has begun, and now your operators can start assisting your visitors this way. Now, this was a proactive chat. There is also another way when the visitor sends a message on the website. So let's say the visitor has started a message by clicking on the chat widget. They can just say hi, and that message will be received within Sales IQ. And the same way, that message will also come in this place, which is called the operator chat window, right? When I talk about the proactive chat, why should you start a proactive chat with your visitor? So you get all of this information of your visitor. You can see, like you saw the page navigations, right? Maybe they are spending more than 15 minutes on the pricing page, or maybe they are adding something to the cart, but after that, there is no activity. So you know that this person is interested in something, but they are stuck somewhere. They are not going forward with whatever they are doing. So maybe they are facing some issue. In this case, you can proactively start a conversation with them. In this case, proactive chat will be very, very useful for you. Now, when we talk about proactive chat, you may ask me, should I sit on my screen all day and see who is my potential and then start a conversation with them? Yes, sounds tedious, but we do have an automation for this as well. So you can actually set up criteria for your target visitors and automate chats to that set of visitors alone. So for example, let's say if you're expanding your business to a new city, let's say LA, and you want to capture the visitors from that city, and maybe you are providing a one-time free consultation with your general counsel, right? So you can send an automated message to the visitors from that city alone. How you can do that is, sorry, this is the dashboard, and on the right you have settings. Click on settings, and under automate you have triggers, right? Click on triggers and click on add. So here, this is where you set up triggers, LA pivots, select brand. Okay, so this is where you set up the criteria. So only for visitors from LA, city, sorry, city. And when they land on your website, they just come into your website, you want to trigger a message, right? You want to send a chat invite. You can just go ahead and say, you can customize the greeting message. In this case, you could say, hello, LA, claim your free legal consultation today, or something like that. So what this will do is that to this particular set of visitors, again, you can go ahead and add as many criteria as you like to, specify the target visitors, right? So people who satisfy this criteria alone will get a proactive chat. So you do not have to go and sit on your live view and look at who is your target visitor and then start a proactive chat. In case you do not have the bandwidth, you can go ahead and set a trigger to automate a proactive chat. You want to make sure that all of these people who are matching this criteria, they should not be missed and they should be engaged with. You can use triggers for that, right? And again, in triggers as well, you can use the lead score. It keeps cropping up everywhere. So that is how triggers work. Okay, so that was, let me go ahead. That was about proactive chat and that was about triggers, right? Now I'm again going back here. So once you start the conversation with a visitor, you pick up the chat, you click on a reply, and you start conversing with the visitor right here. This is the operate chat window. And here we have a lot of features that would make assistance very, very easy for your operators. Everything is easily accessible here. All the visitor information is available, and navigation is also quite simple, as everything is accessible, right? Customer info is on the right. We can get all the desired information about the visitor that you might need, that your operator will need while assisting the visitor. First, we have the visitor information, you have the name and all of these things. And then we have the recent chats. If this visitor has already been on your website and they have conversed on the chat widget, those chats will also be listed here. If the previous operators who have assisted this particular visitor have made any notes, that will crop up here. And next we have the Zoho CRM, Zoho Desk, Zoho Campaigns. This is the in-house Zoho app widgets. So if you have integrated SalesIQ with Zoho Desk, Zoho CRM, and Zoho Campaigns, these widgets will be available for you for use. And this is only possible if you have integrated. So first, let's look at the CRM widget. So here we have information from CRM. What happens is when a visitor is coming in and you feel like this is going to be a potential, so the operator is feeling like this is a potential visitor, a potential customer, you can push that particular lead's information right from SalesIQ to CRM right from here. You do not have to go and add a lead to CRM. You do not have to go and add a contact to CRM. You can do that right from here. This is what the widgets are for. In this case, we already have the information. The information is already being pushed to CRM. Just gonna go ahead and say hi. This will be received here. So yes, I'm just going to pick it up. And so as I said, you can actually push a lead's information from SalesIQ to CRM right from here. So we have the push to CRM. So when a new visitor comes in, you have the push to CRM button here. You can just click on it, choose whether lead or contact, and you can add the information. You can add the status here, contacted, contact owner, add task. This is actually a follow-up task for CRM. And if you want to create a deal, you can do that as well. So I'm just going to click on submit. And the contact has been added successfully to CRM. That is what that means. So I'm just going to go to the contacts tab. Yes, so Hedge at Zil. Like I said, from here, the information has been pushed to CRM. So this is the power of widgets we have within SalesIQ. So when you integrate your CRM, your desk, your campaigns, the information is being pushed from SalesIQ to CRM or desk or campaigns, and then you have information from there. You can actually view the information from there as well. So this is how the widgets work. And on desk, what you can do is you can create, you can convert this particular chat as a ticket, and from here as well. And if you have integrated with Zoho campaigns, then if the particular visitor who has come in, if they are part of any particular campaign, that particular campaign will also be listed here, right? Next, we have the ZR profile enrichment widget. So what this actually gives you company details about the visitor. So it goes and checks the mail domain of the visitor, and it gives you the company information. And at last, we have the conversation summary widget. So this is actually an integration to ChatGPT. So what it does is that it actually summarizes the conversation. So you can click on summarize here. If you want the conversation that you're having at hand to be summarized, you can click on summarize and it'll give you a gist of what's happening. So in this case, there is nothing here. But if you have a long conversation that's been going on, you want a summary, you can do that. You can go into the recent chats here, and you can also get summaries of what happened before. So this will be very helpful in that case. And when talking about the summary tab, I also want to talk about something here. Okay, so here we have the writing assistant. This is also part of the ChatGPT integration. So you can revise, rephrase, expand, and shorten. So when the operator types in something and they want to have it revised or rephrased and so on, they can use these options, right? So when you talk to a customer without wasting any time, you can just look at all of this information. You can just have a gaze, and this helps you know them. It helps you understand them better, and you can start assisting them contextually. So like I said, the right side is for visitor information. That is the right side. In the center, we have the message texting area. So here, instead of saying hello, I can just put slash. We have all of the pre-saved responses. These are can replies. You can create pre-saved responses within SalesIQ to respond to your visitor. For example, a greeting or something like that. Anything that you use on a daily basis, you can actually save it and then just click on it and send. That is can replies. And next we have, you can share articles and FAQs. So how does this is just generally. I'm just going to send this. Choose this and share, and the articles will be shared. So this, you can share articles according to their queries with this option. So for example, if the visitor was asking about a refund or something like that, the operator can easily choose. Now articles you have to create, and FAQs and articles you have to create within SalesIQ in the knowledge base, and those will be stored on, and those are the things that you will be sharing to your visitors, right? Now, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the appointments option right here.
Hamita?
Yes?
Before we move on, I think Antoinette here has a question.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I had a question about the ChatGPT thing where you were saying you could have it like short and revise something. Was it like if the operator were typing a note in response to the visitor, like ChatGPT could be working to edit that response? Is that what you were saying?
Yes. So, Benish, you want to
answer this? Yeah, let me go ahead. So yes, just to rephrase the content that you're sharing to the visitor, ChatGPT can help you out there. It will rephrase the content. Let's say, for example, if you're typing a big paragraph to share it with the visitor, it will help you to rephrase it. Or if you already have an FAQ to be shared, you can just copy the content and rephrase it and send it to the visitors. So in this case, it will help the operator.
Oh, I like it. Okay, thank you.
Cool. Yeah, that's actually a very cool feature. So again, if you have integrated your ChatGPT, that is when this integration shall work. Now, the next thing in the problem statements that we talked about, there was booking appointments, right? So here we have the appointments option. This is again the integration with Zoho bookings. So while you chat with a visitor, the operator can just click on the appointments option, and based on what the visitor wants, they can just share one of the services listed here. So when you integrate with Zoho Bookings, whatever services you have listed on your bookings, those will be brought in here, and you can share that to your visitor. In this case, I'm going to share the Zulka consultancy. This will be shared. Yes. So this is what has been shared to your visitor. So I'm just going to click on book now, select the expert, choose the date. Yes. Okay. These are the available time slots. Yes, 12:15 p.m. and proceed to book. And details are here. I've given my details and I'm just gonna proceed to book. All right, so I'm facing some glitch, but what this should do is a particular appointment will be booked on Zoho Bookings with this integration. So with all of this can be done within chat. So the flow is that the operator will send the service to the visitor, and the visitor receives it on their end. They can choose the slot, they can choose the date and time and the slot that they require, and then they can go ahead and book the appointment by themselves, and they'll receive an email with the details from Zoho Bookings as well. So that is how the integration works. Today there is some glitch. We apologize for that. Yes, somebody had a question.
It's Norman. I've shared an image in the chat. This is how it should ideally look. So I just tested it out quickly on my computer.
Okay, so on my end, we are facing some issues. Yeah.
Also, be receiving the details about the bookings. If I want to cancel it, reschedule it, all of that will be received to my email address. So that's what we were trying to do. And Antoinette had a question about charging these bookings. So I guess that should be done with checkout. Amita, is it
Yes, yes. Zoho Checkout can be integrated with Zoho SalesIQ, and Checkout provides you with a card to get payment within the Zoho bot, which is the codeless bot. So yes, booking can be charged, and the charge can be collected within the bot.
Ooh, okay, so in relation to that, like us lawyers, we have like strict rules about keeping money that we receive from potential clients separate. We have to have a trust account where all the money goes that we haven't earned, and then we have an operating account where the money that we have earned goes. So I'm wondering if this Zoho checkout, I guess, is going to be able to, like, I use LawPay. So is it going to be able to distinguish between the two different places that I put money?
You will be able to add your account directly to Zoho Checkout. Checkout is just the path to get the money. You'll be just using it as a path to get the money within the bot, but that goes directly to your account, and you will distinguish the account from Checkout directly. So yes,
Okay.
that should be possible.
Okay, thank you.
So that was about appointments, and the checkout integration is also here. If you've integrated with checkout, this is what you would use. The button says payments, and this is how that works as well. So now we've talked about the options at the bottom, and at the top we have the audio call and screen share feature. So SalesIQ allows easy audio calling feature where you can connect with your visitors via audio call. So for this, you do not need a third-party integration or anything. So if you want to talk to your customer, you want to explain something, better, so you want to jump on a call immediately, you can just do that with the voice call feature. And if you wanted to share your screen, you can do that as well. And we have other options here: invite operator, transfer chat. If you wanted to transfer the chat to another, in this case, attorney, you can do that. And there are plenty of options here, that can help your operators provide really good assistance to your visitors. And on the left here, as you can see, this is we have active chats, missed and closed. So these are ongoing chats will be listed in this side. So without wasting any time, you can just switch between chats, and the information on the right will actually help you. You will know whom you're talking to, and everything is visible on the operator chat window. So once you just, you can just switch between chats, you have all the information accessible, and you can contextually help your customer. So that is all about the operator chat. But if you do not have the bandwidth, you do not have the staff to assist your visitors, and you want to automate this process of engaging your customers, we have chatbots for that. We have chatbots. We have two different type of chatbots, but we will be talking about chatbots a little later during this session. So getting back, we talked about this. We talked about ring view targeting. We talked about the visitors module where you can schedule reports. We talked about proactive chat. We then went on to talk about trigger automation. So this is how your triggers will come. Proactive chat, you're automating. When a particular visitor comes in and they satisfy the criteria, a chat window will pop up just like this with whatever message that you want. That is triggers. We talked about that. And then we talked about the operator chat. Yes? Now, all of these chats that are coming in, it's not just restricted to your website, right? SalesIQ supports many communication platforms. Now, if you have your own mobile app for your business, whether it's iOS or Android or any cross-platform, we have the SalesIQ SDK called Mobilison for you. So if you have your own mobile app, then you can use Mobilison SDK for it. Similar to websites, so whatever we have talked about is applicable for your mobile app as well, right? SalesIQ supports messaging platforms. We have channels within, we have messaging platforms, WhatsApp, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, Line, and WeChat. So if your business has online presence on these platforms, you can connect it with SalesIQ. What happened is that if anybody messages, say to your business's Insta page, for example, that message will be received within your SalesIQ. So you can engage with your audience from all of these media platforms, social media platforms, right from within the SalesIQ dashboard. And you'll be able to handle all the communication under one roof from your SalesIQ dashboard. Everything can be handled by one person, right? Imagine having separate staff to handle social media. This requires multiple logins, multiple tabs, navigations, passwords, and stuff. But with SalesIQ, everything is going to come inside one dashboard. One person gets to access everything without logging into multiple accounts. Instead of navigating here and there, everything is accessible in just one dashboard, right? That is the part we offer. Next, we are diving into automation next. We are going to see a few automation techniques that SalesIQ offers. First up, we have routing, chat and call routing. So moving back to Kevin's law firm. So in Kevin's business, there were challenges in connecting clients to the right attorney or team. Many inquiries came in, but to connect with the right attorney for the visitor's issue, that was a problem. But SalesIQ's routing rules can easily help with this. Now, you can actually route the chat or call to specific people on your team. For that, all you have to do is, on the SalesIQ dashboard, go to settings. Under automate, you have chat routing. Click on add. And again, you have plenty of options here. You can route visitors to specific operators of your choice. So in this case, if you wanted to route visitors to an attorney who is handling whatever particular issue that particular visitor is facing, you can create different departments within SalesIQ with various services that you offer, and then route the visitors in that way. So you can create departments within SalesIQ. Let me just show you that first. Under settings, you have departments. And here you can create your departments. I've created tax law, corporate law, general consultations. I have support as well. In this way, you can create departments as per your specializations. And then under routing, click on add and say department is corporate law. And then you can choose the routing options, specific operators, And then you can choose the brand. Okay, 1 minute. And you can choose, I'm choosing 2 operators for this case. Okay, so I have 2 operators. If a visitor is coming for this department, that is corporate law, they will be routed to these particular operators or attorneys, right? So in this case, I'm just going to say first available. And then when I save this, any chat that comes for corporate law will be routed to these people. So that is how it works. So if you create a rule for tax law like this or any other specializations that you have, you can just go ahead and create rules like this and add the operators that you want to pick up those chats or calls. That's how routing rule works, right? In here, again, like I said, you have plenty of criteria. You can go ahead. Current page URL will be a good option here. So in case you have a separate page for a service that you offer, say corporate law, a person is spending more than 10 minutes on your corporate law page, then you can go ahead and add those criteria to your routing rule. And then when they satisfy that criteria, that chat will be routed to the particular operators that you route them to, right? That is how you can, play around with the different criteria that we have. That is how it works. I hope that's clear. So if you notice, as we are moving from feature to feature, we are actually solving all the problems that Kevin is facing in his law firm. Now, moving on to the very best feature there is, extremely customizable and very, very powerful automation for any website. Yes, I'm talking about chatbots. You can offload the work of your operator to a huge extent by using chatbots, right? And SalesIQ offers 2 types of chatbots. Like I said, you can choose the right engagement for your business. So if you have operators, you can use operators. But if you want to offload the work of your operators and use bots for it, that is also possible. We offer both. And you can use chatbots for various purposes. So what exactly are chatbots? Chatbots, as we know, are AI-driven conversational tools designed to have conversations with people. They can interact with people without human intervention, which makes chatbots an excellent tool for businesses to automate their routine conversations. So chatbots can help completely automate a business and keep the business running 24/7. So availability 24/7 that Kevin was facing will be solved with chatbots, right? Now, is there a need for a chatbot? We have operators who are assisting visitors and customers. What is the need for chatbots? What if your operators they cannot handle the load that's coming in? Let's say you have many visitors coming in and your operators aren't able to handle the load. Or in this case, if you don't have many operators and you want to offload the job of operators, that's when you use chatbots, right? Chatbots can be on 24/7. They can pick up multiple incoming chats at the same time and respond to many chats with the same vigor, unlike human operators who will have certain limitations when it comes to handling huge loads of chats. Chatbots are also free of cost. SalesIQ does not charge extra for chatbots. So whether it's 100 chats or 1,000 chats or 10,000 chats, you can just sit back and relax because your chatbots, they are going to handle the load, right? Having said that, SalesIQ offers 2 types of chatbots. AnswerBot and Zobot. AnswerBot, as the name suggests, answers general or frequent questions of your visitors. Now, if you are a business that gets routine questions from visitors on daily basis, then you can use AnswerBot. You wouldn't want your operators to engage with visitors who asks the same questions day and night, right? Over and over. In that case, you can use AnswerBot. AnswerBot will answer visitor questions from your knowledge base. So when I said that you have to add in your articles and FAQs into your SalesIQ knowledge base, that's where AnswerBot gets its brain, right? That is, your knowledge base is your AnswerBot's brain. That is where it searches for the answers related to your customer questions, and then it gives the answer based on those questions, right? So you have to feed in the articles and FAQs relevant to your business within SalesIQ in the knowledge base, and you get the answer bot up and running. Another cool thing about AnswerBot is that you do not have to design or build them. They're already pre-built for you inside SalesIQ. You just have to set up some configuration and enable it. Let me just show you. So in the settings dashboard, under bot, you have AnswerBot, and all the brands will be listed here, and you can just go ahead and enable the bot. This is you enable it, just like this. You can enable, and the bot will be enabled. So if a visitor comes in for that particular website, the answer bot will answer the questions. That is how answer bot works. There is no building involved. There is no code involved, nothing. You just have to enable it and keep your knowledge base up and running, right? That's about answer bot. Now, Zobot. Zobot, on the other hand, is a bot development platform to build compelling bots to automate customer interactions. So this Zobot is entirely user-based, meaning it acts according to how you build and define it. It's highly customizable, and it can be programmed based on whatever business criteria you need. The options are practically limitless when you're using Zobot. Zobot can create leads if you wish. If you want to create contacts, even deals, just like how your operator creates. You can also schedule appointments. You can collect payments. All of it is possible by using Zobot, right? Now, how to build a Zobot? Building a chatbot might seem like an intimidating process, but we've made it easy for you. SalesIQ offers 7 different platforms where you can build your Zobot. So the first one is the Codeless Bot Builder, which it helps you build a Zobot without coding language, any coding knowledge, and you can control your bot conversation like a flowchart. So it's a drag and drop interface, which makes it very easy for you to build a bot that suits your business requirement. And that is about Codeless Bot. And if you are someone who loves code, you can use the SalesIQ script platform to build your bot with the Deluge language. If you have any bot on any internal services, you can hook your bot with SalesIQ by using webhooks. We also have Zscaler, Dialogflow, Watson, and Azure as well. So if you have bots on any of these platforms, you can integrate it with SalesIQ and deploy the bot to your visitors on your site. So these are the platforms you use to build a chatbot on SalesIQ, right? And about AnswerBot and Zobot, also you can have an AnswerBot independently, like I said, or you can also incorporate it inside your Zobot. I will show you a demo of that. So I'm just going to give you a demo of a bot that I created with a law firm use case that will help you understand the kind of bot that you can use, you can create for your law firm as well. So let me just go ahead and show you. So on this side, I have deployed a bot. Let's see. Yes, so the bot has, started, and it says, "Welcome to Zulkalaw. How can I help you today?" It says, "Book appointment, chat with us, learn more about us." Right? So I'm going to say, "Book appointment." I'm just going to say, "Give us a brief description." I'm just going to say, "Property issues." Okay, I'm just going with read. I'm going to give it my email address. We need a working email address. Please enter the OTP. So I will have received an email with the OTP. Let me just see. Yes, your OTP. is 8374, right? I'm just gonna say 8374. So schedule a meeting. I'm just gonna click on it, saying 30th, choose a slot. These are the available slots. I'm just gonna choose 10 a.m. Awesome. So you have the booking summary. The appointment is scheduled on 30th Jan, just like we chose. And let me take you to CRM because I've also integrated the bot with CRM, and I'm just gonna show you. Okay, leads. Frida, and with the email. So what has happened here is I've actually added the CRM integration, the bookings integration, and I've also given a plug for OTP in the bot flow. So all of that was done entirely by the bot, right? So what happened here is this particular information has been pushed to CRM, and also an appointment has been created on bookings, right? All through the bot. Now back to main menu. I'm just going to say, learn more about us. What do you want to know? So I'm just going to ask, what's your consultation procedure? Yes. So this is the answer bot flow, right? I told you that we can incorporate the answer bot within the Zoho bot, right? So in this flow, in the learn more about us flow, I have integrated, added the answer bot, and the answer bot will actually give me articles from my knowledge base based on the question that the visitor has asked me, right? So when I say consultation procedure, that particular article has been, it has been sent to the visitor. So that is how that works. Now again, we have, in this case, we have chat with us. I'm just going to click on it, and what happens is the bot will connect you to an agent. The bot will connect the visitor to an agent. Jury is transferring a chat to you. So I can accept it. The operator can accept it and then move on with helping the visitor, right? So what we saw here is 3 flows. And I'm just going to take you to the codeless bot and show you the flow of how it works as well, how a Zoho bot can be built using codeless bot, right? So this is the bot, codeless bot builder. So this is how you create the flows, right? Like a flow chart, you create flow. I'm just going to show you how that. Choose a brand, okay. Next, and create. So this is the codeless bot builder where you create your bot. How do you do that? You click on plus. You have a lot of cards here, response cards, input cards, action cards. What you do is, like I said, it's a drag and drop interface. You take a card and you drag it and you drop it. And then you fill in the information and then you click on save. And the flow keeps moving like that, right? You click on plus, drag whatever card that you wish based on your flow that you need for your firm, and then you go ahead and save it. So this is how I have created my bot. So let me show you that bot now. That flow we'll just look at, because you saw the demo, and I'll just show you how the cards are working. So here we have book appointment, chat with us, learn more about us. It's a button card, and you have what's your name and email address, and this is the plug that I've used for OTP generation. And then we have the Zoho CRM integration for the information to be pushed to CRM, the visitor information. And then you have I've added the Zoho bookings integration as well with plugs. And for the chat with us flow, I have the answer bot card right here. So what I'm trying to show you is that you can actually build the flow that you require for your bot for everything to be automated, from integrations like CRM, campaigns, desk, everything you can actually automate and make your bot perform all of these actions. So that was about bots. One more thing is we have something called the ChatGPT Assistant. I'm sure everyone will be aware of what ChatGPT Assistant is. If you have your own ChatGPT Assistant in your OpenAI portal, you can integrate it. You can integrate that assistant within your bot and engage your users. So this is now in beta mode. This is not out yet, but if anyone is interested, you can reach out and we will help you with that. So this is just it's a bonus for you guys. And we also have the SalesIQ mobile app. So this is basically for your operators to assist your visitors right from their mobiles, right? They can install the SalesIQ app on their mobile and assist your visitors on the go. It's, again, a very convenient way for operators to assist and support visitors from anywhere. So if you're a small scale firm, every visitor is important. So you can't have your computer or laptop open all the time. So you want to know, whenever somebody comes, you want to know and get notified. You can see the details of the visitor on your mobile app, and you can start a conversation from the mobile app itself. Whenever somebody comes in, you'll get notified on your mobile app. So a SalesIQ mobile app will be very useful for engaging customers on the go. And lastly, we have Mobilison. Mobilison is for your mobile apps. So if you have a mobile app for your business, like I said, it's not just for your website. You can actually have a widget like this for your mobile app as well. Setting this up, again, is very simple. So SalesIQ mobile app is different and Mobilison is different. If you have a mobile app for your business, you can bring SalesIQ into that with Mobilison. And mobile app is for your operators to assist SalesIQ visitors on the go, right? That's the difference. And finally, we have reports. So reports module will provide you with a full overview of all, the overall performance of your brands and support operations on SalesIQ. You can track visitor data, such as your operator performance, volume of bot conversations, brand performance, etc. All of this in this section. So we have separate reports for bots, operators, brands. Let me just show you that as well. Let me show you 1 minute. So from the dashboard, on the left, you have reports. Just go ahead and you have separate reports for brands, operators, bots, live insights, everything. And so you can use this for your evaluations of your performances. So that's it about whatever I had planned for this session. This is what I had planned. So I'm assuming you have an idea of SalesIQ right now and how you can utilize it for different use cases for your business. So yes, we are open for questions.
So I was reading a response to a question that I'd asked about the knowledge base. So the knowledge base for purposes of SalesIQ is its own thing. It's not like the knowledge base that might be in Zoho People or someplace or any place else.
No, we have both Zoho Desk and Zoho SalesIQ. So Zoho Desk knowledge base can also be used on your answer bot, or you use your own Zoho SalesIQ's resources and FAQs within that.
Okay.
We don't
Wonderful.
support people at the moment. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Sure, same.